Look, I'm doing the symbol during that storm, so it won't destroy where I am, because the storms are horrific. Now check this out. You're gonna see the exact same. You're gonna see the exact same thing that you saw on the moon video I just posted. You're gonna see it in this one frame, because you have to freeze the frame to see the same crystalline structures. This is difficult to even consider. You see that? All those little lines, look what they are. Look. I mean, it is insane, but it is. I mean, there is no other way around this. See, the crystalline structures are all exactly the same. Look, we are inside that environment. This environment is this, is constructed like this. Look, let me show you where my hand is. Look, that's my hand. I was making the symbol, so I would be spared from the tornadoes and the powerful winds and all of that. It works. Now look at this. You see that dark square? Look what that is. And then you see another one right here like that. And it just keeps repeating. You see the outlines of hands going up, down, sideways. I mean, in every way it's three-dimensional, it's crystalline. Oh, that's my forearm. If that was pixel, it would be all little squares. You don't see any of that here. They become tiny, then they become bigger and bigger, and it's in 3 dimensions. Look, here is like that. And then you see one finger, then you see the next one right there like that, the same way. And then you see the next one, a square or rectangle with 2 curvy sides, exactly like a finger. And it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. It's just incredible, man. And it forms a hand like that. There's the pinky right there. When I take the writing off, look at what's there. Look at that. Look at the outlines that I did. Look, they're all there. And you just keep repeating up and down, side to side. If you darken the image, you see it even more where the bright parts are in the image. And then you see that the fingernail is surrounded by a hand like that. I mean, it's hard to believe, man, but I'm telling you that the geometry just is so perfect, and we are inside that. That's the truth. see the fingernails. I mean, it's just incredible, man. Once you know this truth, it amazes you every time because you know that you're looking at something that I don't think anybody knows about this, except I don't know who else is posting anything resembling this. Anyone that has a little bit of brain will have to admit that this is not a random anything. Look when I take the writing off. Look, there's the translucent silhouette or the outlines, and then look, it becomes a huge finger and repeats another, I mean a hand. I mean it just keeps repeating, and it goes up and down, side to side. This is insane, but I mean, I'm telling you that I have studied images, and I knew that once I discovered that that's the geometrical shape prevalent on every image. So it become huge like that, and then, you know, they're all, I mean, it overlap. Look at that. So, oh, those are pixels, really? Pixel 2B like that? And the lines are all perfectly, exactly as I am pointing out. They form hands. Oh, but that part of the wall back there, no, that's the wall. This is my hand right there. That's on my hand, that's not on the wall. On the wall you see it too, even more. But this is on my hand. That means that we are inside that thing, this crystalline structure. In fact, look at on top of the finger, look at the outlines right there. You can see the outline of a big finger or thumb. Oh, it's a finger, but it's a thumb, and you can see the other outline right here. It's just translucent. It's difficult to see it. Difficult to see it, but it's possible. When you freeze the frame, you see it. You won't see it because it vibrates. It's vibrating. And you don't see it, but when you freeze the frame, then it appears. You see it crystalline. And it's everywhere. I mean, inside the house. I can show you videos recording inside my house. You will see the exact same thing. Like you are in a fish tank filled with those translucent geometries of hands latching to each other. I mean, like that was water, but it's just that geometry. And that's difficult to think and consider. It's only when you enlarge the image you see it. From far away you don't see a thing, you see all the little lines, and well, those are pixels, really? Well, let me show you the pixel. There are no pixels, no. They're specific. Micro, medium, large, very large, and ultra large. That's the reality we are in. Don't look for anything explanation different than that because you're not gonna find it. And that's the symbol right there. I was flashing that symbol and asking to please don't destroy the place, because that's the only the only defense that I have against the weather here. There ain't no place to run. If you see the horrendous rain like this one, you will freak out completely, like my brother did. Oh, wrong. Well, you have to wear. I'm not gonna drive. I can't even see. 3 feet in front of the truck, you wouldn't see a damn thing. You have a bad accident. And then where are you gonna go? So the only thing is to plead with who controls this deal. That's the only way to plead with it. To go through this is by asking to please don't destroy me. Check this out. This is the second round of the rain. The first one I thought it went through, no, it just, then it came back. The second part of that storm. Look at that. The neighbors were supposed to go to work at 5 in the morning. They were up. That was about 1 in the morning. They were scared shitless. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I mean, I recorded the storm to show you that it works. When you show the symbol and you tell them it works, they will spare you. They or him or whoever the heck controls this deal, it will spare you. It knows, you know. Listen to that intense rain, man. Look at that. And here I am making the symbol again. That's the only defense I have, the only thing I can mitigate to who controls this deal. That's what I say. If you know this symbol, you will be spared from this terrible, catastrophic storms. Yesterday and the day before, there were a lot of damage. Houses with no electricity, trees fell, a tornado. Well, not here. Somehow they spare me, so I know it works. Knowing this can save your life and the people around you. Look at that. And that was all night long, man.